Sheriff.
What are you waiting for, you idiots? Kill them! Kill Robin Hood! Sheriff, I need that sword!
Thousand thanks, Your Majesty. But for your interference, things might have gone differently today. Now, thanks to you, we can return King Richard's sword to its rightful place by his side in the Holy Land.
Huzzah!
Huzzah!
Come on in.
Let's start, lads.
Get up, you idiots! Oh, don't be afraid. They're gone. My apologies, Your Highness. There's no way that they could have known. No, it's not their fault, Sheriff. Well, I hope you don't think that I had some... It's not your fault either. It's me. I must have been born under an unlucky star, I guess. That's heaven cast somehow, I suppose. Curse you, Robin Hood! Why must the luck always be with you and your infernal merrymen? If I just an ounce of your good fortune, I would use it to my advantage, and I would bear the fruits of victory for once! But then, I might as well wish on an empty sky.
What's he mean by that?
He's making a poetic allusion, you lout. What he's saying is that, you know, when you wish upon a star, well, his sky's empty.
Of course it's empty. It's still daylight out now.
Eat 'em! Get over here, you two. Now, I'm not going to yell at you for letting Robin Hood get away this time.
Oh, that's a good thing, my lord, because Edom and me, we have...
Oh.
Sheriff! Resist! Do not abuse your men on my account. Are you sure, Your Highness? You know I'd always cheers you up to see me discipline the men.
Yeah, Your Highness, and we don't want to see you get depressed.
You know, like you always do when Robin Hood foils one of your plans.
Like always.
Boys, perhaps you'd better get out of the sheriff's field of fire for a while. Go inside and fetch me some wine. And fetch some for yourselves while you're at it. But don't spill any on yourselves, or else the sheriff is apt to get angry at you all over again.
Oh, Your Highness. Come along, Edom. The wine.
Hi, Edgar. What a nice boss.
Well, between them getting the wine and spilling it on themselves and attempting to clean it, we won't be seeing them for quite a little while, which leaves us time for a nice private chat. Private? Your Highness, this courtyard is full of people listening to our conversation. Sheriff, you're not being sensible. These good people are still here, are they not? Then it is safe to assume that since they did not run out on us when Robin Hood escaped capture, they must be on our side. Don't you see? I suppose. And besides, when all is said and done, they're just peasants after all. Yeah, but... So, no. You and I have far more important things to discuss. Namely, where do we go from here? Because quite frankly, I am at my wit's end with what to do. Could His Highness speak a little more plainly? Perhaps it's the fatigue of yet another defeat, but I confess I'm a little slow today in the interpretation of the inner workings of the royal mind. Such sarcasm is very unattractive, Sheriff. It's no wonder you're not married. And Your Highness would remember, that was another plot that was foiled by you-know-who. Oh, yes! To the lovely maid Marion Fitzwalter. Oh, that was a good one. Oh, yes. She'll be here today at the castle, I mean. Marion? Oh, Mrs. Robin Hood, you mean? Yes, your lovely former intended to be here to greet my mother when she arrives. Yes, mother's coming too. Our cup runneth over. Well, you know, when she gets here... Sheriff, you'll do nothing of the kind. I've already received a letter from my mother's odious secretary, Hodge, demanding amnesty for Marion during my mother's stay. And I have decided to grant it without incident. But why? I mean, when you get... I could... No, you'll do nothing of the kind, Sheriff. My mother loved Marion. Something about raising her from a child like she was her very own. You see how well that worked in my case. Besides, do you think I want another reason for Robin Hood and his band of cutthroats to trade through my castle? No, I've definitely decided. I'm done. I am through with plots.
Your Highness, no.
Lord Sheriff, there's a visitor out in the Great Hall here to see His Highness.
Who is it, Edgar?
Oh, it's that little man what arranges things for Queen Eleanor.
Hodge.
You know, the one who used to work for His Highness, now works for his mother. That one. Yeah, that one.
That jumped up little toad. Make him wait.
Oh no. What's the point? Show him in, guard.
You heard him, Edgar. Show him in. Oh, and Edgar! Why are you out of uniform?
Oh, well, the funny thing is,
Did you spill the wine?
You spilled the wine.
Did you spill the wine?
Spill the wine.
I spilled the wine.
You idiot!
It wasn't me. It was he of it. You ask him.
Your
when you
wine, my lords? Oh. And him?
Greetings, Your Highness. From your mother, Queen Eleanor.
Leave the wine. I'll serve. Now, if you'll excuse me, there's something that I have to retrieve from the library. Edgar, you with me?
So, how's my mother, Hodge? Not ill, I hope?
Oh, tolerably well, Your Highness. The sun bothers her eyes a bit more than usual.
Well, then perhaps you ought to stay in London, then.
Ah, yes. His Highness does enjoy his little jokes, knowing all the while that his mother's frequent journeys throughout this land are all that keeps it together while King Richard is away.
King Richard! I have a standing rule about mentioning that name in my presence, as you may well remember, Hodge.
I had not kept up with your insecurities since leaving your employ, Your Highness. Forgive me.
Enough, Hodge. I have more important things to do this festival day than bandy words with you.
Of course. I understand the festivities started early at the castle. At least, for the hero Robin Hood and his men, I mean.
And what of that? It's practically a daily occurrence around here.
For my part, I would welcome the chance to speak with those you call outlaws again. But Her Majesty is anxious that no plots or intrigues should mar the important conference she has scheduled for you today.
What conference?
Well, your mother, fearing her influence on you slipping in her advancing years and feeling it is time for you to put away, shall we say, a younger man's pursuits, has arranged for the possibility of another, more permanent, positive, feminine influence.
Come again?
You'll need to be on your best behavior. You'll wish to make a favorable impression on Prince Miles.
And just who in Hades is Prince Miles?
Elder brother of Princess Isabel of Angoulême, the noble lady in question.
What are you talking about, Hodge?
How surely His Highness is clever enough to glean what I intended to say? I say again, intended.
Oh, no. No!
Highness, don't be so melancholy. This is supposed to be a happy occasion. After all, you're getting married.
All right, Hodge, what did you say to him?
Nothing to cause such an upset, my Lord Sheriff. Simply that this castle is soon to get a new mistress.
Men, we wish not to be disturbed. Make certain of it. Let me guess. Your mother's decided to move in after all.
Worse. She's arranging a marriage for me with some no-name princess whose brother accompanies my mother here to make the final arrangements. Really, I'm quite desperate.
How desperate?
question is that? Damn desperate! I don't know what you're talking about. What do you want me to say?
Are you perhaps desperate enough to do something, shall we say, unorthodox? Something that will rid us of both the noble Robin Hood and your mother's influence altogether?
That would take a miracle.
Or a bit of magic? You know I have trouble sleeping.
And I know who causes it.
Yes, well, I was bored with pacing the length of my room, so I decided to add a little purpose to my wanderings and took a trip to the library, and that is where I found this. It was high up on a shelf. I never would have found it if I didn't disturb the shelf below it. The book literally fell into my hands.
And what is that? Another book of poisons? Sheriff, we've discussed this. Just poison my own mother? Every finger in the kingdom would point directly at me.
It is not a book of poisons. It's a book of arcana. Black magic.
You're fooling with me.
Not a believer then.
Oh, no. Not mistake me, Sheriff. I believe in the stuff. It's just that I have never ever thought of using it. This is the province of witches and sorcerers. You know? Bad people. And I've always rather fancied myself one of the good ones. A man of peace, just and righteous ruler, destined to steer the course of this small country on a path of greatness.
If His Highness is finished with his reverie, would you like to hear my plan or not?
Would it rid me of my two greatest headaches? Then by all means.
I started reading the book out of boredom, but then soon I realized that this could be a powerful tool for us to use. And the most in here are spells and curses to make anyone do virtually anything. And the best part is, we could conceivably do it all without lifting a finger against our opponents ourselves.
I like the sound of that, but how do we do it?
Simple enough. We summon a magical servant to do our bidding.
Live, if it works. I'll just summon this black magic thingy and command it to...
Please, Your Highness, when it appears, please let me do all the talking. We've all heard stories of how careless uses of magic will backfire on the user, so each command must be extremely carefully worded, so that no reversal occurs.
You wish to take the brunt of it on yourself. Noble you are, Sheriff.
Yes, Your Highness. Something like that.
Now that's good. Now, how do we do this thing that you propose?
It's very simple. We put our hands in the books like this. We look at the pictures, and we keep a picture of it in our minds, and then we say the words. Repeat these words after me, Your Highness. In the name of Baal.
In the name of Baal.
Chief Keeper of Demons.
Chief Keeper of Demons.
I pledge my eyes to see.
I pledge my eyes to see.
My lips to speak.
My lips to speak.
My ears to hear.
My ears to hear.
And my flesh to form a servant to my will.
And my flesh to form a servant to my will.
I pledge my intent to fill you with purpose. Come forth, and I will fill you with all that I am. Come forth, and do my bidding!
Worse than useless. My expectations needlessly raised. I'm just glad only these peasants were here to witness this ridiculous blunder. You must really think me gullible, Sheriff, to imagine that book to be an answer to our stories, problems. Imagine a man of my stature falling for your ridiculous fairy stories. Magical servants doing my bidding, indeed.
It was worth a try. I mean, besides getting our hopes up, what harm did it do?
Let's face it, Sheriff, this is the modern day. Things like that simply don't happen to us.
And it doesn't work. Drat. I knew what happened to that. Okay, so look at these things. There's supposed to be stuff coming out of that cup. Fog and stuff. Imagine it. It's amazing.